one of the things that I'm very convinced and passionate about is parenting. I believe that if we can hack proper parenting, half of the world's problem will be solved, especially we as a nation, Nigeria. That I, as a person, can take time to discuss with my wife and decide to say, okay, what kind of father do I want to be? That what kind of mother do you want to be? And we should take time, list all of those attributes that makes up a good father and a good mother outside. And for the ones that we think that, oh, these characteristics we do not have, we can take time to learn those things, even maybe right from courtship or even in our early stage of marriage. And this thing is very interesting because I feel that no matter the attributes that we want to have, we can actually have it. All of these things are learnable skills. It does not even matter if you have not seen it in your parents or your environment. And I have seen people that I admire the most in this life, maybe friends that I really like the way they speak, the way they talk, their way of life, or anything about them. One thing that is common to those people is that they are from very, 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 very good home. So it now means that if I, as a family or upcoming family, can do that, another person can take time to say, okay, I want to become a better father, I want to become a better mother beyond what I've actually seen. And everybody collectively do that. We can agree to one thing, that society is a combination of families. So it means that if my family has the right values, yours has the right values, and every other person has the right values, it's just a function of time. We as a nation will be on the right path. It might not necessarily be the perfect nation, but we're way, 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 way better than this. That you are raising up children and you can actually tell them that, okay, it's okay that things should take time to happen. That you can raise up children and make them understand that material wealth or how they look does not define them. That what defines them is intrinsic. It's not in the number of things that they have or that they possess. And the most interesting thing about all of these things is that I think that to train up children maybe is not as complex as we think. I don't know, maybe because I'm not there yet, but it just requires a whole lot of responsibility on us as parents. Now, what do I mean by that? If I want my children to be people that read, I think it's simple. What it means is that myself and my wife just have to be parents that read. Because children, beyond what we actually tell them to say, shut down the television by 9 p.m. and go and carry your book, that's a long way of doing things. You can actually see that. But the faster way of doing things is that they can wake up in the morning and know that, oh, between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., daddy is in the study. You don't necessarily need to tell children that every day off your television by 11 p.m. That they can know that there's nothing that can be happening in this world. By 9 p.m., you will never see daddy and mommy watching television. The best way to teach children that, okay, no matter the argument you're having with anybody, you don't necessarily need to raise your voice. They need to just live in a home that, okay, we can't say that, okay, daddy and mommy has issues, but at no point has any of them raised their voice or raised their hand. So if I don't want to raise children that will be fraudulent, if I don't want to raise children that will not read, if I don't want to raise children that will not know God, I just need to list all of those things down and decide that even I, as a person, I'm not going to do any of these things. I feel like from there, it's actually very simple. I just love sharing.